Can you guys see me okay? So today's routine is gonna be my face. This is how I do my foundation and my contour for the pictures I've been posting on Instagram. So let's get started. So first we're gonna prime the face, the blurring primer from Cover FX, and then I have my Smashbox primerizer. So I'm gonna use this for the parts of my face that are more normal to dry, and then I'm gonna put this where I feel like I have a tiny bit of texture, and that's gonna be right here where my cheekbones are and on my chin. So let's do that. The thing I love about all the primers that we have nowadays is that you don't have to just use one specific one for your entire face. You can kind of mix and match. With these blurring primers, a little bit goes a long way because you don't want your makeup that you're putting on top to kind of ball up and like flake off, because that would be gross. Plucked my eyebrows this morning because they were so furry. I'm telling you, back in the day when we used to pluck our eyebrows and we thought that was life, that was not life. Permanently ruined myself. Not everyone is blessed with great eyebrows. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, I have my one of my favorite foundations to use is the Lancome Tintidol. This one is, I have no words. I love this. So I'm mixing two shades, 320 warm and 420 neutral. I'm in between shades right now. The winter time kills me. Can't wait for me to have this like warm glow about me so that I look a little more caramel. So yeah, I'm mixing these two shades. So I put a pump of each on my beauty blender. And then I just go ham. I know some people like to pump on the face. I don't want to do that. Sorry if I'm not looking into the camera. I don't have a mirror in front of me, so I'm using my phone as my mirror. But I will try and look at you guys while I talk to you. I take a little bit of 320 because it's light, and I'm gonna put a little bit more of the 420 because I like the color, and then do my forehead. Crazy thing is, I'm doing this tutorial for you guys really quick so I can have something to post for you. I'm trying to be really consistent with my posting. Do you hear that? But it's so hard with a baby. And I'm going to the gym later too, so I'm gonna have to wash all this off anyways. Because I'm not gonna be going to the gym looking like this. They'll look at me like, okay, so there we go. It looks pretty blended to me. Next, I'm gonna go in with a concealer, shade number 10 in Eclair. This is the Sephora brand concealer. I'm just gonna put a little bit here. And put a little bit here. And a little bit right there. And there. Oh, and here too. See how bright my nails looks already? Wait till I contour that. Next, I'm gonna take a small amount of powder. So I'm gonna use my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I'm not gonna go heavy on this because I like my skin to look dewy and natural, and putting so much powder on it is just gonna make it look cakey and what have you. I'm gonna take my Mr. Right by Too Faced. Take literally the smallest amount. And I'm pressing it into my under eye area. And putting it on the places that I naturally get shiny. So I get shiny on my chin, so I'm sweeping a little bit of that here. I get a little bit of creasing here, so, because I talk a lot. So I'm putting some here. And sometimes I'll let this sit while I do my like contour and stuff, but I'm just gonna blend it all out. And I'm putting some underneath my nose area because for some reason when I wear makeup or when I do my makeup, my nose starts running like crazy. And then I go like this, forgetting I have makeup on, ruin my nose. Or I'll take paper and dab like this, and then it's just a hot mess. So yeah, I gotta go underneath the nose too. You don't even know what goes on behind the scenes. Let me tell you, you'd get a kick out of just watching me do my makeup every day. From the stuff that I do to the stuff that I say, I'm a hot mess. See how I didn't put a lot? You could take a little bit and just sweep it around the forehead area. And that's it. Okay, you guys. Now it's time to contour. So I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette in the shade medium. Looks like this. All right, there's no science to this. I literally dip my brush in all of these shades. So I'll do it step by step with you guys. So first I take the lighter shade and I apply it back here. Just to get the start of this, just to get it going. I'm gonna do the same on the other side. Okay, so this really dark shade, I only use this to kind of chisel out my cheekbone area. So in some of those photos where I look super, it's because of this dark shade right here. It's not because I have really skinny cheeks, you guys. It's makeup. That's what makeup's for. Here, wait. I was using these two. So I used the two light ones to start. I'm literally using each shade from lightest to darkest, and I'm just building up my layers. You see how I have a little warmth now on the cheek? So that's the colors, the three colors that I use here. And I'm just building that intensity up until I need the darker color. You can stop here. You can have, you know, a natural contour, but I'm really extra when it comes to my contour. My face can look natural as far as my foundation and the coverage. My eyes can look natural, but when it comes to my contour, I want my cheeks to look snatched. All right, now I'm going in with a darker shade. I'm leaving that darkest one for last. So I'm going in with this one. Can you guys even see that? See? So I started with the light, then I added the dark. Now I'm here, and then I'm gonna end here. I don't use this. This is a highlighter shade. I have so many other ones that I prefer, so I don't use this one at all. So with the darker ones, I'm gonna start following the natural line of my cheekbone, and I'm gonna trace it out. You see that? Oh my God, it's a streak. And just blend it out. A lot of people, when I met a lot of people who didn't know anything about contouring, and I would just tell them how I do it. And when they went to go do it, they would tell me, I know I'm doing it wrong, it looks crazy. But let me tell you something. When you're working with dark powders like these, your face is gonna look crazy because A, you're probably not used to seeing yourself with things like this on, and B, they're dark powders. So when you put something dark on your face that doesn't match your face, you automatically are just like, oh my God, what did I do? I messed my face up. Trust the process. Blending is key. As long as you're blending everything, the end product, especially in your photos, will look so good. All right, I'm going back into that shade right there. Now I'm just showing you guys how I contour for my face shape. I have an oval face shape, so this is how I contour for my liking for my face shape. Not everyone's gonna contour the same. Does that make sense? So you can see the color coming, it's a lot more clear now because the colors are getting darker that I'm using. So with the darker one, I'm gonna get even more defined. Before I get into this dark color, I'm gonna use these two colors right here and get into my hairline. Cause girl, I'm grateful for what I have, but Jesus did me wrong when he gave me such a big forehead. So I love you though. So I like to bronze up around my hairline just so that everything can look nice and golden. Like I've been to the beach, even though I hate the beach. See? That's how I do it. And when I'm done contouring, I'm gonna go back in with my translucent setting powder to kind of clean up my lines, because while I'm blending, I get a little messy. That's how I do things. So I'm going in with the deeper shade. See that on my brush? What was that? She's a monster. Do you hear her? She's gonna start talking soon. I know it, you guys. All right, and I'm gonna go back in, excuse me, I'm gonna go back in with this shade right here, the one right before this dark one, because I'm going to also apply this to my jawline. Looks crazy, but the minute I take a photo, you guys, look, I already look slimmer on this side. Makeup's crazy. You guys don't even know the power of editing. I just went and did a diaper change really quick. So yeah, going back to the contour, I'm contouring my jawline. Because there's nothing I hate more than having a chiseled, really pretty defined cheekbone, but my forehead and my jaw aren't bronzed up either. I don't like that. I like everything to look put together. Everything has to look put together. So after I'm done applying the product where I want it to go, kind of chiseling out my features, if I need a little more, I go back in. And now I'm going to contour my nose. I never really used to contour my nose, but I found that doing that with a chiseled cheekbone puts the look together, and I'm kind of starting to like it, which is horrible. I'm conforming. Psych. I like to use this Naked Basics brush. So I like to keep with the same contour kit, and I like to go in with the lighter shade. I pack a little bit of that on the tip of my brush, if you guys can see that. And then I stick as close to the actual I'm just taking some of the darkest powder in the palette. Kind of going over the line I created. So now that I have my lines placed where I want them to go, I blend them out. You can't walk around like this, it's crazy. So after I get my nose the way I want it to look, I add highlight to kind of brighten up the center where I put my concealer. It's like giving yourself an instant nose job. Okay, now I'm gonna go back in with the powder like I had said, with a smaller brush. This is my contour brush from Real Techniques. I'm literally just cleaning up my contour. This is like a magic eraser for your face. I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush and blend it out. Okay, what am I missing? Blush. So I'm gonna pop a little bit of blush on my cheeks. I'm using this peachy shade. So I'm taking it to the apples of my cheeks like this. And I'm sweeping it back to blend it in with my contour. I'm gonna take a little bit, put it on my nose. Like that. Now I'm going in with the highlight. So I'm using Fenty Beauty, and I'm gonna be using the shade Hustler Baby. Going in with my Pro Contour tapered bulb brush because I like this one for my highlights. This camera does it no justice. All right, now I'm going to take my finger, use the same color, and I'm gonna do the highlight right on the bridge of my nose. Like that. And then a tiny bit on the tip of my nose. Like that. You're gonna get a glow from all angles. All right, and then I'm gonna take a little bit and put it on my Cupid's bow. Whew. Wherever you wanna glow, girl, you glow. Okay, and now I'm gonna take my tried and true duo for my nude lip that you guys see a lot on my Instagram. This is the Sephora gel lip liner in the shade Mystique. This is gonna be hard to do on camera. I'm sorry, you guys, I need a mirror. I can't do this on my phone. I almost had it. Now I'm gonna go in with my Fabby from MAC. I absolutely love this color combination. The formula in this specific MAC lipstick is Frost, so it has like, I don't know, like this shimmer to it, but it's like, I have no idea. It just looks really good. And of course, last but not least, I'm gonna spray down my face, even though I'm not really going anywhere, but for the sake of the video, spray your face. I'm using the Makeup Forever Mist and Fix. I love this one. If you feel like you sprayed a little too much, spray a little more. Okay, you guys, there you have it. That is my foundation routine. This is how I do my makeup. If you like the video, if you like the way I do my thing, make sure you please give a thumbs up and make sure you guys share to everyone. I want to be seen by any and everybody. So make sure you share my video and don't forget to subscribe to me. Make sure you turn on your little bell notification so that you can know when I post new videos. Thank you for watching.